everyone, we're just going to do a quick tutorial on how to create a new dynamic subgroup on the One Call Now system. As you can see, I'm just on the leader menu or the startup page, the page that comes up right when you log in to your One Call Now. From here, as before, you're going to go to Manage Group and Manage Subgroups. As you can see, I have 6 different subgroups here. If you look at this first subgroup, it's what they call a static subgroup. So what that means is we actually manually chose who to put into this group. So we would have to manually unclick or re-click someone that we wanted to either take out or put into this group. The way you can quickly tell if it's a static group is it'll have your numbers right here. So this will not automatically update for you. If you have somebody in there that's moved out and you no longer want to send it to them, you will have to edit it from here and unclick them and take them out of the group. For the rest of these groups, these are the new dynamic groups. You'll see a little asterisk and it'll describe it to you. All of these will always have dashes. It should never have numbers to my knowledge. So what this means is that every night it is going to pull information from one site and update the members in this group. So if somebody moves out or moves in, it's going to remove or add as needed based on the information that it gets from one site. So from here, we're going to add subgroup. So already defaulted is selecting individual members. So this is how you would create a static group if you knew that you only wanted these 3 people in the group. You would name the subgroup and save it, and only those people would always be in there until you changed it. In this case, we are going to search members based on custom fields to make the dynamic group. So these are your custom fields. You can add as many as you'd like, as many as you need for whatever group you're creating. In this case, we only need 2. I'm going to name my subgroup, and I am doing my Building 6 group. The important thing to remember is your first selection is always going to be the status of the residents that you're going to want to reach out to. So as you can see, there's tons of different options here. Whether or not they put in a notice to vacate, if they have a pet, if they have a balance under or over $100. So there's lots of different options here. You can reach out to so many different groups of people, so it's really awesome. In this case, as I was saying, your first selection is always going to be what type of person you want to reach out to, so the status. The second box is a little different. You can see they have several options here. Tiffany created a really awesome cheat sheet for this, so it's smart to keep that handy. I know for me, I looked at this and assumed that, oh, it's just going to be equals, because that made the most sense to me, but it's actually not. It is in. So it's a good idea to just keep that cheat sheet handy, because to me it's not as obvious as it may seem. And then on the third one, we're going to choose what type of person we want to reach out to. So are they a current, are they a former, are they an applicant? In this case, we are looking for current. And then because I am doing buildings, my next one is going to be the unit number. And because I want a string of units that are all one after another, I'm going to choose between. And I know that in my building 6, my apartments are 59 to 65. So that's going to pull every person in apartments 59 through 65, including those 2 apartments. You always want to preview your group. Reason being is there's always mistakes. The custom fields could be incorrect, or it could be pulling incorrect information from one site. So it's always a good idea to just preview it first. For instance, if you know that in this in building 6 you have 6 apartments and you have a number 100 here, you know that something's wrong. It's just not pulling either custom fields wrong or whatever it may be. So it's good just to preview it first. If you're satisfied, you're just going to go ahead and save it. have my building 6, and I know that it's a dynamic group and it's going to update for me, and I can immediately start sending messages to them. So that's how you create the new dynamic subgroups. If you guys have any questions, as always, get in touch with Tiffany. She has some great little diagrams and cheat sheets and all that stuff for it if you have any questions. So I hope this helped. Thanks, everyone.